When I was recruited and Coach Michaels came up to recruit us, I had no interest in the University of Texas at El Paso. Two things we were told was, if you come to the university, you will have an opportunity to graduate from college and the possibility of playing football. Okay? Back then, and I don't know what they do now, but every day between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m., you had to be in your room for study hall. And a coach from the staff was at that dorm to ensure that you were in your room studying. We also had our class schedule on our door. And by chance, during the course of a day, if a coach came over, looked at your schedule, and you were in your room, you were in trouble. And at that point, you would earn what we used to call 8, 8, and 8s. Coach would be there at 6 o'clock in the morning. You had to go to the Sun Bowl. You had to run 8 laps. You had to run 8 sprints, and you had to run 8 times up the long side of the stadium and back. And you were usually back down to the dining hall by 7 o'clock for everybody to laugh. During my time here, our country was changing racially, and I would say that a lot of things that were going on campus reflected that. Some of us used to be there at the old Union, and we would sit around and talking, and some people felt that there were some inequities. And I remember that day, we left the campus and went back to Minor Hall. And we sit down and begin to talk about some of the concerns that we had and some of the things that we felt that needed to be addressed. So someone came up with the idea that we weren't going to practice. There were no blacks at practice, and Coach probably said, well, where's everybody? What's going on? And they probably said, well, Coach, they're all sitting down in the lobby of the dorm. Well, what's going on? I don't know. Nobody's saying anything. So, you hear tires screeching and everything, and Coach came down, he opened up the door, he walked in, what the heck's going on in here or whatever? Nobody said anything. And he says, guys, what's the problem? And then everybody began to talk, and everybody began to unload and talk about some of the things that they felt that needed to be addressed and things of that nature. At that time you had guys that were married that had wives that felt like maybe their wives should have had better jobs based on what other people were getting and things of that nature. And we began to sit down and we began to talk. Some guys were saying, we need more African American women on campus. I met some very, very lifelong friends here. I enjoyed my time here at the University of Texas at El Paso, and I never looked back.